Hey, what the hell's going on, you guys? It is Stupid playing NegativeAE, and welcome back to Hollow Knight. Last we left off, we had just ended the episode at the bench, and there was a couple places to the left that I had not gone yet, so I'm going to go and explore those places right now. I do notice this guy to the left up there, just kind of being himself. I don't know what he's doing up there or how to get to him. I imagined as I went down that I would find maybe a pathway that leads back up and to go and find him, but I could not see that down here. And so I'll just make my way down here until I find whatever this thing is, which is the Dash Master, and I will look at it here in a second. Apparently, it gives me more dashes than normal, obviously, because this is Dash Master. It allows me to dash more often and dash downwards, which I don't know when I would use very much unless I'm just like free floating in the air and something's about to attack me and I need to escape it. But even then I would rather dash backwards than down. Well, actually I don't know, maybe it's like a thin platform I need to dash down. Either way, my two charms right now are the waypoint thing that lets me see where I am on the map, which is infinitely helpful, and then also the one that gives me more juice from killing enemies or hitting enemies, and I can't take away those, so I'd rather wait for another charm slot and do that later, because the charms I have are just too helpful, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to exchange something helpful for something that's not, or something that's only slightly. So we just entered Mantis village. This was another place that I had not been to, so I wanted to see. Mantises are always tough. I have to like muster my confidence to fight a mantis. They are too fast and their range is too much. Like you gotta dash backwards. That, and on top of 20% of the time they'll take 2 steps back for some reason, like that. So it's it's really like a hit or miss whether you're gonna hit them or not, and then that sets off how like the distance you need to recorrect how far away from them you are. It's very odd. So I just hit that thing on the bottom, which opened up a door up the top, so that means I need to go up top and fight all the mantises there. This guy's gonna do some damage to me, one because of the 2 steps back thing, and also because I'm on a ledge and I don't want to move too far backwards, even though the alternative is just falling to the ground, really, so it's not really that big of a deal, but in my mind I was just like, I can't fall off this edge right now, so that's weird. I always feel dumb whenever I take damage to the flying mantis things, because they're so easy. They just like they're probably like the easiest enemy in this. No, actually that's not true. There's like enemies that just kind of sit there and attack you, and those are easier. It's a misclick, or mispress, I guess I should say, because I'm on controller. I do that from time to time where I press B to do things and the button isn't B, so just in case you were wondering why I shot a random thing of juice into the air. Here I find the ability to wall jump, the Mantis Claw. So the big thing with wall jumping in games is that there's 2 types of games that you have when you wall jump. One, well, I guess there's 3 types of games. One, there's wall jump mechanics that are just trash, that like it's very loose and you don't feel any friction or anything like that. 2, you have wall jumps that allow you to wall jump, but you have to wall jump up another wall in order to wall jump, and then you have this game, which allows you to wall jump up the same wall, which opens up like a ton of possibilities for getting places to go and doing things. So that's good. Really good that I got that. I'm also able to go up here now that I have the wall jump and kind of explore, maybe get some money for doing so, whereas if I just didn't do this I wouldn't get the money, you know what I'm saying? There's also a thing to the top which I just now realized, like a place that I can go to the top. I wonder if that's a place that I'm supposed to go, or I wonder if that's like a treasure place. Interesting, like I could have gone up more. Okay, so right here is a problem for me, and the reason why it's a problem for me is because I have a controller with a very slightly sticky A button. You know how like frustrating like a slightly sticky, not a fully sticky A button, because at least when it's a fully sticky A button, it sits there. It's like, oh, this is the problem, right? I have an A button that decides to not work only sometimes and stick down. So that's kind of what is going on right now. I need some like rubbing alcohol to like unstick it. You know what I'm saying? There's like some YouTube videos that I looked up when my controller originally had this problem, and it was like rubbing alcohol on it. So yeah, that's just a problem for me in most games that my A button doesn't work. I just hit a switch there. The switch seemed to shake the world a bit. I didn't know what that did, so I went up here to check to see if there's anything going on over there. I went back, and then I went back here, and I noticed this open hole thing, and I'm like, oh, this is what it did. So I go ahead and hop down, which is, it leads to a whole nother adventure, this place down here. So it's just a downward climb. There's lots of spikes at the beginning, but there's not very much going on. There's not very many spikes down here going down. There's just a lot of mantises down here, lots of mantis flying enemies, lots of mantis sitting enemies. And I'm just gonna try and explore and find out where I need to be. I don't have the map that I need for this place, so I need to find another bench so I can map out what this place looks like. Because otherwise I will not be able to see. You know what I'm saying? I climb up here. I'm gonna hit these switches. I don't necessarily know what these switches are helping me accomplish, besides maybe providing quicker routes. And then fucking troll mantis, dude. I was so mad at this mantis. Why even have this mantis here? Just have a closed door. This just makes me mad at the mantis that hit the switch. So now I'm angry at all mantis kind, because that stupid mantis is like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for you to come by. I thought maybe going outside and then going back in would reset it, and I have to like dash over there really quickly, but no, he's just gonna shut it every time because he's stupid. Stupid mantises, dude. Alright, so I activate 2 of the flying people here, and I'm taking damage from flying mantises left and right, which does not sound like something that I should be doing. But I guess it's all free money, right? Like, every time you fight something in this game, you get free money, assuming you don't die, obviously, which is a problem, because if you do die, that's everything that you have gone, and you have to go and re-get it back. We got a small area here with a mantis. I'm hoping that I can survive in that little corner, and it just doesn't work, so whatever. Mantises, man, they're gonna be the bane of my existence. Well, I don't know. It's still early. It seems like it's still early in the game. I fought in what, one major boss and one or two major. I think just two major bosses. Because Hornet I would consider a major boss, unless that's a mini boss, in which case I am screwed, because Hornet took me a while. So there's a spike puzzle in there that I would like to go through, but I don't want to. I don't want to die because I know I have a sticky A button. I gotta pick and choose my battles where I fight them and shit. But alas, there's no option, so I need to go through here. What's cool is I'm able to do this with relative ease. There's not too many consecutive A. That's where my controller really messes up, is when I have to press consecutively the A button. That's when it starts to stick. Like if I have to mash it, if I have to press A, then A, then A, then A again, it's like terrible. So like wall jumping is tough. So you'll see me wait like a half second before I wall jump again. There we go. I was gonna go over here because I thought this was the way to go, but there just happened to be a money thing here, so I thought while I'm here, might as well get that. I'm gonna slide down and hit this thing. And I guess I'm just opening doors for ease of access. Again, no idea what those doors are meant to do or why I'm opening them. I guess it's just next time I can instead of doing this like spike bullshit, I can just kind of enter from there. So I guess that's helpful. I'm just dying there. It's not because of my sticky A button. It's just because I'm being stupid. Because I wasn't able to press it in time. So yes. Now I'm going to try to get on the other side. All I gotta do is fall down there and then fight this Mantis without falling in the spikes or taking more damage than I need to. Looking back at the gameplay, it's like so close. Like I have 1 health some of these fights, and I'm just like, yeah, I just won't run away and heal for a couple seconds. It's scary. So then I come down into this pit, which is interesting. I don't really want to pick any fights here, so I'm just gonna walk past this challenge. I'm like, no, thank you. I'm just gonna walk. And then they decided to shut the door like fucking mantises, dude. Like, why? Why would you do that? So now I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go, let's fight. You gonna shut the door on me? What the hell? All right, so now I'm gonna fight this person. This person's rough because I don't know what they do yet. So now I know what their 2 moves are, and I'm able to kind of dodge out of the way. This is a new one though, so I'm like, all right, she can throw things at the bottom, and I think she's gonna throw another one towards the bottom because it's the same attack, but this time she throws it up top, and it throws me off, and my reflexes tell me to jump, and it just doesn't happen that way. So yeah, that's what happens. So I end up making my way back there. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick cut to going back to the Mantis village because I want to go get my gold. I had 500 something coins, and I don't want to lose all of those. But then I talked to this guy. He says, hello again. I suppose you've already met with the tribes of this village, hmm? They seem a little distrustful of strangers, to put it lightly. And yes, they're talking about the strangers, I believe. They're not brutes, though, no. The sickness in the air that clouds their mind of lesser beasts, they resist it. They retain their intellect and their honor, though also their lethal traditions. In the words of advice, my friend, if you plan to challenge the lords of this tribe, your blunted nail may prove inadequate. There is a city nearby, the old capital of Hollownest. I've heard a nailsmith resides there. Seek out the old bug and you may find progress that much easier. Here's the problem that I have with this. Is they're like, oh, you just died to the mantises? Maybe you shouldn't go down there and actually go get a nail. But there goes my 500 coins. Like, I should have gone and put all those coins in the bank before I jumped down, because I didn't think that I was gonna like die. So now I have a couple of things that I can do. I can either go back down there and do something about and go get the things and then try to make my way back up, which I don't know if is even possible. I don't even know if you can get up there again. Or I have to go to the the city without dying and then come back without dying and go get and go fight them, and then I'll get all my coins back. So there's a lot of stuff I need to do. I don't know if I want to go back or go to the city first. Let me know in the comments if you guys are interested, because I am all caught up, so I will have to play again after I upload this. So if you guys want me to just go to the city and just not care about the money, I can get money. I mean, really, if you think about it, money's infinite. I can just go get more. But I am sad that I lost 500 schmeckles, you know? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so already. There's lots of visual novel and roguelike content on the channel. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Peace.